We want to hear who you are and how you got where you are now.
So, son of Portuguese immigrants in the UK, I ended up in the hospitality industry, nearly being born inside a hotel. Both my parents were hoteliers in very early 70s, so I'm not going to say my age, but some of your guests know me very well from the past, so they'll possibly come out and comment on it, how they were feeling. But it's very much in the DNA. I was brought up in the back of house of hotels, all the way from the Churchill Hotel or to the lanes where I ended up working with my father's part of his team. It's been a roller coaster in a good way. Growing up in a multicultural environment, from an operational side, spending my youth, trying to earn my pocket money through working for my father. Then, of course, moving on to groups that you mentioned already. And for the last decade, very much on a tech side provider. A bit of a consultant, as well as obviously working for companies like Amadeus and Boat Street Systems. Of course, operations is in a heart. I think us hoteliers are heart and hospitality heart. You can't walk into a property without looking and admiring the skill set of the person serving you or how your bed is made. We either the best or the worst customers or guests to the industry. But that's me in a nutshell. For the last 18 months, as you rightly said, I started my own company, IPNGT. Yes, it does stand for management. It does stand for everything is possible. And we'll go through in more detail in that, of course, as we go through our chat. Very much to help the industry. From my point of view as a buyer as well as a seller was, there used to be a gap. Everyone in our industry talks about the wonderful guest experience, the guest journey. I like to think about the employee journey as well. I think one can't go in without the other. The groups you mentioned there as well, there is the ones that really touched my heartstrings and everything else was the private independent groups. And I think for that, I came in to this, as I moved to Austria, I took this jump and leap of faith as such to help those groups ideally and work with the bigger brands, because some of them do have obviously the franchises and everything else, but they're very much lost. And I think there is there is a true need for us to think about the humans. As you mentioned at the beginning, this is about the human. Hospitality, we can bring all the wonderful tech, and there's so much happening in our industry from that we can buy, sell, resell, use it. I think without the humans, it will not work. No matter how much AI and labels we can put on things nowadays, there is also a real heartbeat at the essence of everything we do. So the consultancy is very much to drive that challenge. Bring both together, maximize the technology to really drive a human touch in hospitality. I think there is a lot of technology that is also lost in our industry. How can we make it better? And that's what I'm doing right now, or trying to do, let's put it that way. And because as soon as there's humans involved, let's be honest, it's more challenging than even addressing the pet at times. And I said this is one of those humans, hand on heart.